stop listening to the radio. Seriously. If you think 80 Seconds Metal is just pour some sugar on me, you have been lied to. The hits were pop music designed for shopping malls. The real metal? It was buried on the B-sides. I am tired of people saying hair metal was a joke. It wasn't. Today, I am proving it. Here are 10 forgotten deep cuts that absolutely destroy the hits you grew up with. Let's set the record straight. Number 10. Rat. Lack of communication. We start with Rat. Everyone knows Round and Round. It's catchy, but it is safe. If you want to hear what Rat actually sounded like in the clubs, you need lack of communication. Listen to that opening riff. It's frantic. It's aggressive. Warren DeMartini isn't just playing a solo here. The man is putting on a clinic. People forget that Warren was arguably the best technical player on the scene, and on this track, he is playing with a fire you never hear on the radio singles. Round and Round polished up the edges for MTV. Lack of communication leaves the edges sharp enough to cut you. It was buried on the Out of the Cellar album, treated like filler. But listen to it today. It sounds fresher, hungrier, and meaner than anything else they ever released. Number 9. Dokken, Into the Fire. Dokken got labeled as the ballad band because of songs like Alone Again. But George Lynch? He was wasted on those songs. You want to hear why George Lynch is a guitar god? Put on Into the Fire. This track is an absolute monster. From the very first second, that opening melody grabs you by the throat. It is heavy, but it sings. It's complex, but it grooves. And Don Dokken? He isn't crooning a love song here. He is pushing his range, fighting against the guitar, creating this tension that makes the song explode. The song peaked at number 21 on the rock charts, which is an absolute joke. This should have been a number 1 smash. Into the Fire proves Dokken could hang with the heaviest bands of the era. They just chose not to. Number 8. Cinderella, Shake Me. I get so angry when people lump Cinderella in with generic glam bands. Cinderella wasn't a glam band. They were a dirty Philadelphia blues band disguised as metal. Don't Know What You Got made people think they were soft. Shake Me is the reality check. This is pure blues rock on steroids. Listen to Tom Keifer's voice. He sounds like he has been gargling gravel and whiskey. He isn't trying to sound pretty. He sounds desperate. He sounds real. While everyone else was trying to sound like Van Halen, Cinderella was trying to sound like the Rolling Stones. This song peaked at number 46? Are you kidding me? This track wipes the floor with their ballads. It's raw, it's unpolished, and it is rock and roll in its purest form. Number 7. Skid Row, Monkey Business. Okay, here is where we separate the casuals from the real fans. Skid Row. The radio plays 18 and Life. The radio plays I Remember You. Fine. But Monkey Business? That is an assault. Let's get one thing straight. Monkey Business wasn't some massive radio single designed for teenagers. It was a deep cut on their debut era material, and it is heavier than anything else that came out of the scene at that time. Listen to the riff. That isn't glam metal, that is groove metal. And Sebastian Bach? He isn't singing here, he is screaming for blood. The attitude, the aggression, it is off the charts. If you only know the ballads, you don't know Skid Row. Monkey Business proves they could have been as heavy as Pantera if the label hadn't forced them to be pretty boys. Number 6. Whitesnake, Still of the Night. I am going to say something controversial. Here I Go Again is a pop song. It's catchy, but it's pop. Still of the Night? Now, that is rock. That is grandeur. This song is massive. It has that epic Led Zeppelin structure, the slow buildup, the explosion, the violin bow guitar solo in the middle breakdown. That is legendary stuff. David Coverdale is channeling Robert Plant here, and honestly, he might be doing it better than Plant was in the 80s. But here is the crazy part. This masterpiece only went to number 79 on the charts. 79. That is criminal. Still of the Night is arguably the best song Whitesnake ever wrote. It has swagger. It has weight. If you want to hear Whitesnake at their absolute peak, skip the radio hits and go straight to this track. Number 5. Quiet Riot, Slick Black Cadillac. We need to have a serious talk about Quiet Riot. They changed the world with Come On Feel the Noise. That song kicked down the door for everyone else, but here is the problem. It was a cover. Their biggest legacy is a song they didn't write. Slick Black Cadillac is the antidote. This is 100% original Quiet Riot, and in my opinion, it is infinitely better than the cover. Kevin DuBrow sounds like a maniac on this track. His vocals are powerful, manic, and almost nervous. The energy is frantic. The guitars are sharp. It captures a specific type of Hollywood energy that the cover song just doesn't have. Slick Black Cadillac proves that Quiet Riot didn't need to borrow hits to be great. They could write their own anthems, but the cover got all the attention, and the originals got buried. Justice for Slick Black Cadillac. Number 4. Twisted Sister, The Price. This dream does come true. Dee Snider is a smart guy. He knew what sold. He gave the world We're Not Gonna Take It, cartoons, anthems, makeup. It worked. But The Price? That is where Dee showed he had a soul. This isn't a cheesy power ballad. It's about the pain of choosing this life. It's about being on the road, away from your family, sacrificing everything for the dream of rock and roll. Dee's voice here is haunting. It's vulnerable. When he sings, you believe him. You feel the exhaustion. It was never a massive single, and that's a shame. Because while We're Not Gonna Take It is fun to shout at a party, The Price is the song that sticks with you when the party is over. It proves Twisted Sister wasn't just a gimmick. Number 3. Mötley Crüe, Too Young to Fall in Love. You say our love is like dynamite. Later in the decade, Mötley Crüe became a machine. Dr. Feelgood, big production, polished sounds. But I don't want the polished Crüe. I want the hungry Crüe. Too Young to Fall in Love captures that early, dangerous energy perfectly. This song went to number 90. 90! But listen to the riff. It's raw. It's messy. Vince Neil sounds aggressive, snapping the lyrics out. Nikki Sixx's bass is driving the whole thing forward like a runaway train. This is the sound of a band living on the edge of disaster. It feels like the song could fall apart at any second, and that is what makes it exciting. Before the fame smoothed out the rough edges, this is what Mötley Crüe sounded like. And honestly, this version of the band might be the best one. Number 2. Def Leppard. Foolin'. I am so tired of Pour Some Sugar on Me. I can't listen to it anymore. It's too perfect. It's overproduced. But Foolin'? That is where Def Leppard still had teeth. This song sits right in the sweet spot. It's from the Pyromania album, which is arguably better than Hysteria. Why? Because they were still a rock band, not a pop group. The production on Foolin' is tight. Mutt Lange is a genius, obviously, but the guitars still sound like guitars. They haven't been processed into oblivion. Joe Elliott's vocals are raw and emotional. The build-up from the acoustic intro to that explosive chorus is a masterclass in songwriting. Foolin' went to number 28, but in a just world, it would be their biggest song. It crushes the later hits in terms of pure energy. Before they got too slick, before the electronics took over, they were unstoppable. Number 1, Warrant, Uncle Tom's Cabin. And here we are, number 1, the biggest crime in hair metal history, the tragedy of Warrant. Cherry Pie made Warrant famous, but it also killed them. It turned Janny Lane into a joke, and that breaks my heart, because Janny Lane was a songwriting genius, and Uncle Tom's Cabin is the proof. Just listen to this song. It starts with a banjo. A banjo! It tells a dark, southern gothic story. It's moody, it's atmospheric, it's over 7 minutes long. It's progressive rock disguised as hair metal. Janny Lane's vocals here are powerful and haunting. The band is playing their hearts out. This feels like a genuine artistic statement, but the label saw Cherry Pie. They saw the dollar signs, and they pushed the easy hit. Uncle Tom's Cabin stalled at number 78. Think about that. Cherry Pie is remembered as the definition of the genre, and this masterpiece is forgotten. If the world had heard Uncle Tom's Cabin first, Warrant's story would be completely different. They would be respected like Guns N' Roses. This track proves that the hits lie to us. So, there it is. The truth. 10 songs that destroy the radio hits. Go listen to them. Forget the videos, forget the hairspray, just listen to the music. And then, come back here and tell me I'm wrong about Uncle Tom's Cabin. I dare you. Tell me Cherry Pie is better. Drop a comment. Let's fight about it. And if you want more truth about rock history without the filters, hit subscribe. I'm just getting started. Keep it loud.